was carrying them in my arms. When I looked behind me, there was nobody there. I'm walking to the water. This place is full of it. It's everywhere you look about you. Here's the very edge. I want to take one step in. But if you take one step too close, you'll fall in. I saw someone drown. I saw. But I didn't tell. Tell me now. Tell me to the water that took you. Throw it in for what it's worth. Go away from me! Don't look at me. Don't come near. I'm not dirty. Do you hear? Go away!
I'll tell my father what you call me. He's a respected man in these parts, a decent man. He'll nail you for the stories you tell about me.
He hears you. He hears everything. Look, go away! I went to sleep. I had a dream nice and warm. It was all blood. My mother cleaned me. When you're clean that way, they can't smell you. They won't find you, just yourself.
Alone. When you're on your own, you know everything. That way you can't get lost. Watch when your two hands meet. Like this. That's the bridge where I stand watching the river beneath me, and the people about me crossing the bridge on their business. Now I separate my hands. The bridge goes away, but the place goes on. I walk through them every day on the way to the river.
They're full of people too, but I will look at them. I just carry them with me. They're my mark. They'll be buried with me. My father's buried, dead, and buried. I carry him as well. Every stitch, behind and before me, it belongs to him. Whatever I didn't need, I buried him.
A good living man. He worked hard for what he got in his life. He never touched me. Never raised his hand, never. I haven't a bad word to say against him.
He played cards.
But he deserved respect. Respect his grave. This is it. Don't touch my father. Don't walk on his grave. Walk on a grave. You desecrate it. You turn into a thief. Thief! I saw you. I saw.
Be careful where you walk these days. Everywhere's dangerous, full of corners you wouldn't know what's hiding behind. Lock your doors. Lock your windows at night. Always lock yourself up if you keep walking. No one can follow you here or home. They might want you, but they won't follow you. I need none of them. I walk on regardless. I saw someone drown once. I was carrying him in my arms. He started to cry because I was leaving our house with him. When was that? I don't remember. I remember before leaving, I was bleeding. Where was it coming from? I don't remember. I remember a house full of people. They were talking with their mouth and teeth. And I saw my father's tongue.
He was laughing one evening. My father was a good man. Not one of you are fit to tie his shoes. Not one of you. And don't dare tell me otherwise. My father was a gentleman. I give him my blessing.
Our house was white. It had black windows at night time, and the door was red. It was never closed. We were an open house. One man had a fit. It was like a doll.
A big black dog. He had water coming from his mouth. Burnsills, he was late. He walked on a crutch. It had the shape of a man with a big head. My mother said to me that Burnsills was lame because one night he got so drunk. And because he had no house, he walked the streets. One night, he met the devil. For it was so cold that Burnsills let the devil lay hands on him. Burnsills felt the devil's touch haul him down to hell. That's why, when he saw you at night, he cut the sign of the cross on himself. In case you were the devil.
In the name of the Father and of the Son.
My father was not the devil!
mother wasn't there, and my father was moving. He called me by my name. It was my mother.
My mother. My mother told fortunes. She could read people's cards. Their faces told her stories.
I stand on the bridge. I look down into the river. I saw it float beside our house. That's where I lived then.
We had electric in the house. Different color in every room. I liked red the best.
No. Red's never the same no matter where you look at or see where you see it. If you look into the sun, the red can blind you. Blood can do that too. If you cut your head badly.
Keep it away from me! I'll tell on you! I'll tell! Don't put out the light! Don't leave me in the back room! If I can't see, I can't talk. And if I can't talk, I can't tell. And I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. Answer me. You know you were there. Have you got a tongue between you? I'll tear you apart. I'll cut your tongue out if you don't tell me what happened to me. Clap if you're going to tell me. Clap! Clap!
You were walking towards the water.
You were carrying something in these hands.
We tried to tell you not to.
You couldn't hear what you were carrying.
Your father was with you.
He thought you were carrying him.
And so he took himself from your arms and turned into a black dog, shaking the water from his hair.
You held us out to him. But he wouldn't stop!
You remember now? When we stopped telling you?
Get it away from me. Get that dog away from me. I hate dogs. It's a killer. It jumps on you and eats you up. Red, out of my sight. Foot, hand moving in the river. I don't want it. Take it far away. Stomach, neck, blood. It doesn't move anymore. Say it's gone away. Stop the dog from following me. I'll shoot it dead. I'll drown the bastard. Give me peace. I deserve peace. I don't care what happened. Give me peace. Get it out of my sight. Do you fear water?
Do you fear birth?
Do you fear it more than death? Or did someone die in troubled water? Your hands shaking. Are you trying to catch them?
Did you hear that falling? Was it a crack? It could have been your heart, it could have been your mind, but wait. The sound was shaking like glass on the ground. Can you see into it? I see a man's reflection. Could it be your father? Wait. There's another man standing by him. Could it be father and son? They share a resemblance, they share a name. A family name. You have no name, you have no family. Why is one of them drenched? Watch yourself beside the water!
It happened long ago. Somebody did something. And you did. Did whoever it was tell you to say nothing? When you tried to tell, did nobody believe you? So you stopped believing, although you saw it all. She had a son. Did he look like this? Is that why his father killed him? Do you see this left cheek? There's a track across it. It could be the track of a fist. This woman When he spoke to his daughter, she thought he was the devil.
He said she was his wife. He'd come back for her. He whistled for his dog and it came running. He set his dog on his daughter's body and it ate all that was left of her. I know him now, for sure. That's my father. That man is not your father, but you must call him father. You will love your son, but you must love your father in the name of Jesus. He's dead. My father is dead! Ah! Get out of my way! Do you not hear me? I'll knock you out of my room with this boy if you don't move! This is what I'm cut from! This is my fist! It will teach you respect for what I say to you!
Watch where I'm going. I'm on my way to a wedding. This is my chest. It cost a fortune. Do you hear that? This is all I own, so I tell you it was left to me in a will. It was left by respectable people. A good woman. A good man. It gave the world a good child. There's a room made from window. I'm not allowed in. That's where they sleep. My mother and my father. It only appears when they're lying in it.
I know what they've done. I saw it through the window. I saw, but I wouldn't tell. Because it's a secret. I promised myself. I saw it all. I jumped through the window. It cut me in two. My father pulled me. I was all dirty. I roared.
I knew what happened to dirty girls. He knew. Dirty. Get away from the water.
Don't leave me under it. I can't breathe. My neck is sore. Your fist like a knife. It's cutting me. The water will rise up and take me. I can't run away.
I'm sorry. I won't tell. I will open my mouth. Let me go. I'll be good. I will tell. I'm soaking. I'll turn into water.
Let me go.
Stop that crying. Stop it. Do you hear me? Your father does it for your own good. You can't be a bad girl. Stop it. Look. Look at this. Isn't it lovely? See the way it shines even at night? You've never seen this before, have you? It's a ring. A ring for a wedding. That's for you. It was your mother's. They say if a girl sleeps with it in her bed at night, she'll have lovely dreams about the man she'll marry.
Do you ever dream, Daddy? Do I ever dream? Will I tell you about my dream? It's about a good girl. She did as she was told, and she could keep a secret, a big one. And because she could, her father gave her a golden necklace. If she breathed the word of their secret, the necklace grew black, black, and blacker, and it tightened around her throat tighter and tighter, and she couldn't breathe again until she said she was sorry. Are you sorry? Are you a good girl? Are you? Are you?
Was it dead or alive? Was it a boy or a girl? How can you tell if it was dead or alive? Did you hear it breathing? Did it cry out? Did it have a name? Can I give it a name? Can I give it a kiss? A big kiss. A kiss for Mom. A kiss for Daddy, too.
Mother? Father? Daughter? Son? Son.
With this ring, I be what?
With this body, I thee worship, and with all my worldly goods, I be endowed.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the